proud of Nia DaCosta, and I'm very grateful for Jordan Peele to have a black woman helm a horror film, and it actually like get a green light. It's very very rare. I grew up on horror. It's the reason why I do practical effects. It's the reason why I love film. Clive Barker's Candyman was one of my favorites. I didn't always agree with how the social commentary of gentrification and the portrayal of a black man as a villain. I didn't really agree with the critiques of that time, although they're valid. I just disagreed because for me, it was cathartic. Candyman because I like the vengeance of it. You rarely see, other than Tales from the Hood, you rarely see black horror where we finally get vengeance. So it's like black people can be villains too. It's okay. Unfortunately, we can't really bask in that because we are so much villainized outside of the cinematic lens. So it's kind of like literally a catch 22 almost for black folks who like horror. Let me just say that I need her to keep making films. This film was wonderfully made. My main issue is actually with Brianna, the girlfriend character. I felt like she was written. I'm gonna need y'all to write the girlfriend better. She literally was the epitome of the type of a black woman, who dates her father, basically. The stereotype that all black women tend to date, their father who was there, who wasn't there. So I wasn't really feeling that being her kind of character motivation. And she didn't really have a character arc. Her character didn't really go through any major transformations. It literally was just a surface level observation of what it is to be a black woman to or a black son. And it didn't give what it was supposed to give with Brianna's character and also with Anne Marie's character, who of course was that was his mother. But this film it's paced so well. The editing is phenomenal. The cinematography phenomenal. It seems like everybody on this production understood why they were there, and it was completely coherent. This is actually one of my top films of 2021, and it didn't take itself too seriously, so I appreciated that. So I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I've seen it twice already, so.
I would touch on a lot of the same points. I thought the cinematography was gorgeous, and I'm so looking forward to what Nia DaCosta does in the future because I feel like she's a great visual director. She has a really good eye for symmetry and kind of framing shots in a way that create visual intrigue, so I really, really like that. Troy, the brother, was hilarious. A lot of his commentary was like stuff that I would say, so I thought that was great. He's like, black people don't be summoning shit. He's like, I feel the same way, thank you, Troy. And I thought a lot of their reactions to things were very believable. It was a good sense of anguish throughout. Every time I saw the cops, I kind of felt this anxiety, and I feel like that's something that every black person can relate to, and I feel like that translated to the screen really well. I really do like the social commentary. However, I did have a little bit of a qualm with it not really meshing very well with the pacing of the story. I feel like it almost felt like point form, like rather than it being more of an unfolding type of element within the story. So I thought that could have felt a little bit more natural with what they were doing. Other than that, really, I wanted to see more kills. A lot of it could have kind of played with what Candyman's abilities were a little more, so I would have liked to see more of that. Some of the writing I had a little bit of an issue with. It felt a little convoluted at some points. Overall, I did enjoy it, but I did have a few issues, and I feel like it could have been better, but I'm just so happy to see a predominantly, black cast, black director, that sort of thing on a wide scale, because we see that so little.